Hosting people in your home is such a wholesome and nourishing experience for the soul, so we also want to provide our guests something really nourishing and wholesome for the body as well. So today I'm sharing a healthy hosting recipe that is absolutely beloved by my family and friends. I've been making this for years and everybody always asks me for the recipe and I've never written it down. We're making my famous lasagna, and honestly, people do not believe that it's gluten-free and plant-based at the same time, which is pretty tricky for Italian food, but it works so well for this recipe. I'm also making a kale Caesar salad today, which goes perfectly with the lasagna and keeps it light, fresh, and adds some greens to our main dish. So let's jump right into the recipe, and along the way I'm also gonna show you how you can speed up the process and how you can prep this ahead of time so that hosting is a stress-free experience for everybody. First, we're soaking the cashews in hot water until we are ready to use them. This is the first step and so worth it prepping it before we get started with the sauce. Starting by chopping one red onion. You can also use a white onion if you have that at home. We're also chopping 3 cloves of garlic really finely, and then we're chopping a medium-sized carrots. Before that we peel it, then we chop it really finely, and also some celery. For more Italian flavors, we are adding a teaspoon of dried oregano and also a teaspoon of chopped fresh rosemary. Add some olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then we're gonna saute it until the onions are glassy and have released all their flavor. And we're gonna add our source of protein. We're using the Gardein soy mince, basically textured soy protein. I get this in my local grocery store, which is very convenient. So I also go for what is around, right? And I don't have to make a huge effort to get it. So this is great, good ingredients, has a lot of protein, has some fiber, which we wanted to have too. Use this, we're gonna not use the whole bag, just 2/3 of it. I'm gonna add this frozen once the onions are done, and then we're gonna add our tomato sauce. It took me a while to figure it out, but this creamy cashew cheese sauce is the perfect replacement for a classic bechamel and grated cheese in a lasagna. It's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's absolutely delicious, and you just blend it up with all the ingredients in the blender. I use nutritional yeast for cheesy flavors, salt, pepper, and a little garlic, and then you just add it to the sauce, quick and easy. Now it's time to assemble the lasagna by layering cashew sauce and gluten-free lasagna sheets, when top it off with our red sauce. Now I always get the specific gluten-free lasagna sheets. They're also plant-based, they have really great taste and texture. I'm gonna link them down below. Now repeat until you top it off with a generous layer of cashew sauce. You can also top it off with grated vegan cheese in the end if you want. I sometimes do that, but most of the time I just leave it out because it's easier. Making this the day before is actually such a great hack because the lasagna sheets soak everything up and everything gets even more flavorful, and it's also a great hack for quick and uncomplicated hosting if you can make it the day before. Bake at 400 Fahrenheit with the tin foil closed off so it gets time to cook through without browning the top, and then after 20 minutes you take off the tin foil and bake it for another 20 minutes until it's bubbly and golden on top and ready to be served. No meal is complete without some greens, in my opinion. This is why we're making a super easy kale salad with a Caesar salad inspired dressing. Now we're chopping our snap peas and our kale really finely, and then massage the kale with some olive oil, which makes it super easy to digest and makes it honestly easier to eat. Now, if you make this the day before, just do all the steps, but keep the dressing separate so it can be freshly poured over the salad when you serve. Now, the dressing is super easy and oil-free. We're having water, we're having some tahini to make a creamy dressing, salt, pepper. We're also adding some apple cider vinegar, garlic powder, and a little bit of Dijon mustard, and we're also adding some nutritional yeast. All you need to do now is shake it up, and then you have the creamiest and most delicious dressing. You can just pour over your salad and it's ready to go, and you have your greens to serve with your delicious lasagna for a wholesome and nourishing meal. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I have much more recipes on this channel that are all gluten-free, anti-inflammatory, and really good for your gut health. Feel free to check them out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.